Hello, everyone, and welcome to my world of stories. We are going to dive into one of the many stories that I have created over the years, and today is the day for Shift Survival, a science fiction fantasy flick that will introduce you to a similar yet a quirky world just like ours. So, just sit back, relax, and enjoy the story. Abhimanyu's Sunday morning smelled like grease and cardboard. Not because it cooked, God forbid, but because a 3-day old pizza boxes stacked on his desk were now a part of his room's ecosystem. A fossil record of late nights and poor decisions. The glow of his monitor painted his brown skin in a soft blue light. His medium length black hair stuck out like it had lost fight with gravity. His clean shaven face was sharp, but forgettable. Average in every way except for the intensity in his eyes. Glued to the game. His fingers danced across the keyboard with a precision most people reserved for surgery. His character ducked, rolled, and fired a perfect shot. The victory banner lit up on the screen. Another win, Abhi muttered, smirking to no one. These people really don't learn, do they? On his second screen, a chat window blinked. The name read simply K. Get out of the house, Abhi. Don't make me come drag you out. You have clearly forgotten the get together. Abhi froze mid smirk. Get together? The door creaked open before he could type a reply. Unbelievable. Kriti leaned against the frame, arms crossed, lips pressed like a line. Her shoulder length black hair framed a face that could soften when she smiled. But right now carried the look of someone babysitting an overgrown child. Her lighter skin tone caught the faint light from his monitor, making her stand out against the chaos of what was his room. You forgot, didn't you? She said. Abhi leaned back, grinning like it was a defense. Forgot? Or was not bothered? Her eyes narrowed. Come on, everyone's waiting. You need to touch some grass. Touching grass? That's it? That's your big cure for my lifestyle? Huh? Yes. She stepped forward, plucked his phone from the desk, and tossed it at him. Garden? Now. Abhi groaned dramatically. But he followed. Not because he wanted to, but because there were only two people in the world that he couldn't say no to. And Kriti was one of them. Meanwhile, somewhere in Germany, the Rexon Research Facility stretched across the Rhine Valley like a futuristic fortress. Glass towers, steel arches, a massive dome housing the project the world had been waiting for. Auditorium inside throbbed with anticipation. Scientists filled rows of seats, politicians whispering behind folded hands, and journalists jostled for the best angle. At the center of the room stood the machine, a cathedral of metal and light. Concentric rings hummed as power surged through them. Energy crackled across glowing coils, pulsing in a rhythm of a living thing. Dr. Elias Gremory stood beside it, glasses slipping down his nose, hairs already graying at the edges despite the 30 years of lifespan, a tablet tucked under his arm like an extra rib. His voice, when he spoke, was calm, flat, and almost bored. This is the culmination of decades of research, a new era of clean, limitless energy. Today, the world changes. The audience erupted in applause, cameras flashed. One journalist whispered under his breath, this is either the cure for everything or the start of every sci fi horror movie ever written. Sounds fun. The machine pulsed again, louder this time. Back in India, the garden was a serene landscape of peace. Children shrieked as they swung from iron chains. Couples strolled lazily under trees, heavy with summer leaves. A group of old men playing cards at a worn wooden table, their laughter mixing with the hum of life. Kriti and Abhi sat with their friends on the grass. Snacks spread across plastic sheets. Rahul, Kriti's boyfriend, sat close to her. Animated as always. He was tall, broad shouldered, and so energetic that he seemed to vibrate while telling the story. And then the guy just froze, Rahul said, waving his arms for emphasis, like he had never seen someone stand up to him before. I swear, his jaw was on the floor, bro. Kriti giggled, leaning against him. Abhi sat cross legged, chewing on a samosa, unimpressed. Maybe he froze, Abhi said, because you blinded him with all that hand flapping. Ever considered that? A few friends snorted. Rahul shot him a look. Kriti's elbow chapped Abhi in the ribs. A silent warning. He just smirked and shrugged. What? Abhi responded to Kriti's jab. Kriti gave him a stern look. It was the rhythm of their group. Rahul, the showman, Kriti, the peacemaker, and Abhi, the dry commentator. Then every phone in the park buzzed at once. Notifications lit up screens. Breaking news. Rexon Lab on its way to change the world. Rahul swiped open his phone, the group huddling closer. On screen, Dr. Greymori standing beside the machine, his expression unreadable as any scientist would have. The countdown began. 3, 2, 1. The machine erupted. A column of light speared into the sky, then fractured into thousands of radiant threads, lashing outward until they jolted down towards everyone around the earth like a glowing net. For half a second, the world shone unnaturally bright. Rahul turned to make a joke and vanished. The light engulfed him. Just a flash, and he was gone. Not crumbled, not burned, just gone. Like someone had hit delete on his existence. The others followed in a ripple. Friends mid laughter, children mid swing, couples mid step, and one moment alive, the next erased by the light beams. The world went silent for a moment. And then crashes, explosions, and loud noises. Abhi's chest seized. He whipped towards Kriti. "K?" She was still there. Her eyes locked on the space where Rahul had been seconds ago. Her breath came in shallow gasps. Everywhere else, emptiness. They were alone. Kriti stumbled back, clutching her chest. He was right here. Abhi. He was right here. K, look at me. Abhi grabbed her shoulders, forcing her to focus. His voice was sharp, an edge cutting through the panic. You are here, I'm here. That's what matters. Tears welled in her eyes. What do you mean that's what matters? Everyone's gone. I know. His voice cracked, but he steadied it. We'll figure it out. Not here. Come on. We have to move. Hours later, in Kriti's living room, the silence was now deafening. The city outside was chaos. Distant crashes, screams, sirens that never seemed to stop. Then the television flickered on by itself. Every screen in the room dead. Dr. Greymore's face appeared, pale and drawn. His glasses slipped lower, his hair more disheveled than before. His voice was low and grim. This is Dr. Elias Greymory of Rexon Labs. The experiment, I'm afraid, has failed. His lips pressed thin. What you have witnessed is a catastrophic malfunction. We don't know yet why, but there may still be a solution. He tapped his tablet. Behind him, the glowing rings of the machine sparked, unstable. To any survivors hearing this, come to Germany. Come to the Rexon facility. There may be a way to undo this. Just survive and make it till here. Find survivors. Come together. You are not alone. Repeat, you are not alone. We are all in this together. The screens went black. The silence that followed was heavier than the message itself. Kriti buried her face in her hands. He expects people to just walk across continents. Abhi, we should stay. The army, the government, someone will fix this. They have to. Abhi just paced the room, restless energy crackling through him. Okay, listen. The government, the army, everything is gone. That beam wiped out everybody, okay? Or at least most of them. If anyone has answers, it's him. Sitting here isn't going to give us any answers. We have to move. Her voice cracked. Raw. Rahul's gone. My parents, my friends, everyone. And you want me to follow some stranger's voice across the world? He stopped and looked at her. No smug this time. Just steel. Yes. Because doing nothing will not bring them back, and whatever little hope we have of changing things lies there, not here. You heard the guy. How are you so sure? Kriti questioned with disbelief. I am not. Okay? I don't know. All I know is that nobody died. So there might be some chance to undo all of this. And I want to take that chance because that might be the only option we have. Kriti shook her head, tears spilling freely. What if there is no fixing this? Then at least we will die knowing we tried. Abhi's jaw tightened. We can't stay here, Kay. She broke. A sob escaped her, and she curled against him. He wrapped an awkward arm around her, eyes staring into the flickering darkness of the TV screen. How do we go? Abhi gently pulled back and looked into her eyes. Do you trust me? Kriti let out a breath. Why is that a question? Do you or do you not? Abhi looked dead into her eyes. I do. Kriti matched him. Then let me be the brains and you be the passenger princess just like the old times. Cool? Kriti nodded softly. Cool. And now the choice was made. Germany wasn't just a direction. It was the only option. And it was the only path to take in the world left behind. With that, we come to an end of episode 1 of Shift Survival. We will see you in the next one.